When it came to Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War, many pieces that they originally wanted to go with that were parts of different stories did not end up happening. But of course, recently we've been finding out many of the details, including Thor's journey to get Stormbreaker and his fight with the World Serpent. You know, that giant snake? Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah, but we didn't get that. There's probably hope we'll get it though. I'll talk about that after the thing. So I don't know how you guys personally feel about Thor's actual journey in Avengers Infinity War to get Stormbreaker. That's actually my least favorite part of that film. Like, it was the only part that dragged to me and I was kind of just bored during that part. But I see why they did it, so it is what it is. It's in the rear view mirror. We're moving on now to the future of Thor with Love and Thunder. But recently, when talking about some of the concept art that's come out in regards to some of the other attempts to figure out how he got Stormbreaker, here is what we know. I will link an article in the description down below for you guys and also toss up the pictures right now and the article itself. And they talk about the fact that Stormbreaker was not something that was made by the dwarves. In fact, it was Thor going on a journey to be able to acquire the hammer. And it would have been buried deep inside the skull of the World Serpent. And as it turns out, it would have also had a personal connection to Thor, considering it was something that was wielded by an ancient relative of Thor many ages ago. And once they acquired it, on their way out, the children of the World Serpent would have attacked them to set up a huge action sequence. Ultimately, they decided there was no place to use the World Serpent in this way. So I think this is where the hope comes in. Obviously, the World Serpent is a very cool, aesthetic looking thing, and it would open itself up to a very unique fight. If you've played the new God of War, you probably understand what I'm talking about. It would be tremendous to see, you know, Thor just flying towards it, fighting a giant snake. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Can you imagine how great that trailer would be? Like, that money shot. So this gives me hope that maybe they were like, you know what, we shouldn't really waste the World Serpent here right now and say it's dead and it's the children. How about we save the World Serpent for somewhere down the road in case more Thor films happen? And as it turns out, it looks like they're probably starting another trilogy of Thor films, so all in good news is that we're probably going to see them before. And obviously, since they have conceptual art and some ideas, we know that they work much like Star Wars and Lucasfilm, where an idea is never truly off the table. So somewhere down the road, maybe they can come up with a story of something else that they have to go on a journey on, and this is where some object is. Then they show up, fight the World Serpent, give us that big money shot, have a spectacular battle with a giant snake. Yeah, it all sounds pretty incredible. I'm glad they didn't waste it in Avengers Infinity War. Especially that it's just like, oh yeah, just walk there and take it. You could just do that. That's where you get the weapon that can stop Thanos. Okay, just walk and get it. Yeah, it's a little boring. That's not creative at all.